Well, also tonight, a 13 Wham exclusive investigation. Accusations of bullying and racism against the Henrietta Town Supervisor.
Jack Moore is coming to his own defense tonight, but as Cody Combs found out, some say the elected leader creates a hostile work environment.
The comments made by Jack Moore have a longtime town employee calling for Moore's resignation. That employee has even filed a complaint with the town's Board of Ethics, but Moore says the whole incident is overblown. On the morning of April 10th, a Henrietta town employee wishing to remain anonymous recorded the following conversation taking place inside the Department of Public Works. Supervisor Jack Moore can be heard but not seen on camera using the phrase city cousins while discussing the Affordable Care Act.
Obamacare.
Yeah. You actually have to pay if they find that there's...
Oh yeah, they'll find it. I think that's how we're going to pay for your cousins in the city. I don't even know what that's about. Well, you know what his cousins are in the city. No. You don't know about city cousins? No. You know all kinds of, they fuss about it. Okay?
Oh my God, I never knew that.
Surveillance video outside the DPW building then shows an African-American man approaching the area where Moore and others are having the conversation.
Is this one of your cousins? Yeah, that's one of your cousins.
Donald Youngman, a 36-year town employee in Henrietta, overheard the comments and found them racist and offensive. He filed a complaint with the town's Board of Ethics.
That type of racism is in his heart, then he shouldn't be a representative for the town of Henrietta, as far as I'm concerned. There's African-American employees in the highway department. So, you know, this isn't something that's appropriate. I don't care where you are. You know, this is something that we don't do there.
Moore says since making the comments, he's taken sensitivity training, but adds he didn't mean for the remarks to be racist. Moore is also owner of a landscaping business.
I've been in business in this town for 40 years. I have millions of dollars invested in my business. I've literally probably had at least 1,000 people that have worked for me over those years. I've never had a complaint.
But as town supervisor, this is not the first time Moore is accused of making offensive comments. He's the subject of at least 2 Equal Opportunity Employment Commission complaints obtained by 13 Wham News. In one complaint, he's accused of calling a town employee with a disability a fat tortoise, a baby, and a woman. In the other, he's accused of targeting a gay employee for how she dresses, and according to the complaint, telling a co-worker, quote, "Tell me she doesn't just look like a guy."
Complaints weren't unexpected by any employees here. When you apply business standards to a government entity, you have to anticipate some employee discomfort.
But Moore says he can't comment any further on the complaints because they're part of ongoing litigation. As for his comments referring to city cousins, Moore insists he didn't see the words as offensive.
No. I'm saying the way that you want to couch the intent of that is different than what I intended. So, again, you're trying to make an issue out of something here, Cody, that, I mean, if I have a customer that's African-American and comes in my store and says, "Hey, cuz, how you doing today?" And he does that every time he comes in. How is this going to fit into your story? I doubt you use it.
But Don Youngman, the man who overheard Moore's comments, is not buying it.
Well, I mean, obviously I called for his resignation in the letter because if that's truly how he feels, but, you know, that's up to the ethics board, and the residents of this town can take care of that on any election if they feel the way I do.
Moore insists that his actions are not affecting Henrietta town employee morale. He says an independent survey shows almost 70% of town workers rating his management style as satisfactory. In the newsroom, I'm Cody Combs.
And, of course, we will continue to follow the story if the ethics board does take any action. And, again, as Cody pointed out, Jack Moore says he is undergoing sensitivity training.